Hello, welcome to another episode of Plantasia. And maybe the first. Oh, Jesus. And maybe only. Okay, so I just found out that the null assertion operator is not. Actually, sorry, that's not it. Non-null assertion operator is not what I expected it to be. Oh, Jesus. Is not what I expected it to be. So here, for instance, we want to make sure that the email exists. And there's another place where I just put something too in configuration. So all of these actually need to go. And I need to add the validator, the schema validator. Because I thought that would throw an error, but it's actually just saying, trust me, bro. This is what I say it is. Okay. So maybe I just do, like, how many times am I using the exclamation mark? Okay. What did I just do? Cool. So that is good. And now I just need to go fix all of those problems. Okay. Which I will do. So this one's the easiest, I suppose. What is this? So this is saying, okay, so I want to say fruit element and I don't even think I need that. I feel like this is easier. It's just saying, that's mine, I'm gonna blow it away. So that one's fixed. This one, I need whatever I was doing in my other repo. Did I use it here? No. Wait, how do I have a pull request? Is that like an auto? Yeah, okay. So what did I do here? Right, and this is based on schemas. So that's interesting. So if I look at my code for the API, let's just focus on API right now. I've got these entities, and I'll need to validate that these guys. So, the entity manager is a really useful thing. So this just gives me the ability, I need to remember to get rid of that. But this gives me the ability to just have a bunch of repositories already available. which is good. But I need to think through this, because maybe I don't. Like, I can validate these using the micro ORM validation functions, but it would be nicer if I just had like a model folder and configuration was validated the same way all of these were. Because I'm also going to need like DTOs, and those need to be validated. And it's all effectively JSON. So this guy compiles, and then I changed this, didn't I? In some new project. Why did I change this? Because so this is saying the value needs to have every key of the value, and then the value needs to be the represented key value or undefined. So it's either that whole object or it's undefined. And then there's a schema. And that compiles against the schema. Yeah, so I do like that. And having that would mean I wouldn't need this. How do I think through this? Where did I do this? I feel like I did this somewhere already. Maybe I did it in this repo and then I got rid of it. Or maybe I did it here. I did it here. Yeah, okay. So let's do this. So if I go back to, I went through a whole like, right. So, okay. So let me walk through my thought process again. So this one, the problem with this is JSON schemas can't be default included, so you need to compile them. And then once they're compiled, they can be used in that validator. So in theory, this is fine. Like this would be the best way to do it. And in theory, I could just make this file and then export the type. Right, because I'm not going to be using it outside of the context of I had, maybe it was in that, not the image. I had a repo where I was actually doing okay. So here, I'm actually putting the schema in, saying as const. Yeah, so that's fine. And then this satisfies JSON schema was nice because that meant that I had like type completion as I was writing this. So I'll do that here. And then I can export the schema. And then I'll do a validator because I don't know where I use this outside of this place. I definitely use this. Let's see. So like here, I use configuration in index most likely. Yeah. And then here, I like validate, construct schema validated value. So I really just want to use a configuration validator, and it will take an object and the type of the object is configuration. And then I don't need to have the schema. Okay, so I'll do that. What would that look like? That would look like a new folder, or yeah, because I would want model or domain to be its own folder. Would I? We'll just start with API and we'll just start with configuration and then we'll see. So new folder, domain or model. Okay. And then what would I need? I would need configuration.ts. Yeah, so. Okay, and then this guy will eventually go away because that's all this is doing. Is this will just be like setting up the configuration, which is still useful, I suppose. So, okay, I'll be right back, but I think we've got a plan here. Okay. I miss my daily best viewers comment. Thank you for that. Okay. So yes, we have configuration, and now we want to do effectively this. So JSON schema to TS is a dependency. Okay. And then here, npm install. Okay. And then this configuration schema is that. So here we'll do const schema equals as const. And I think I can actually do this. Yeah, that's better. Cool. So type object. Why don't I close that, and why don't I split right? Okay. So properties. Port. Oh. Port. Database. Google. JWT. Stripe. Cookie. We'll just leave it for, we can do more later. Type object properties. Okay. Type. Hopefully, I feel like I won't need to do this often. Okay, so this is actually API. Cool. So this is easier to write, but I feel like this is more expressive. So we will continue. So API ports, type, number. I want to go to the next line. What the heck? I want to go to the next line when I'm here. Whatever. Okay, so then we need a required. It's interesting it doesn't have auto completion for that. Okay, then this is username. How do I go? Let's look that up. VS Code. Move down a line. control right arrow. Shift Alt. Okay, what if I press control? No, control scrolls, which is interesting.
Path line, and I hold down Option or Alt, and then use the arrow keys up and down. So hold down Option, up, down.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't want to move that. I want to move. Oh, Shift is interesting. Or what am I actually saying? Because I guess I could just move up and down. Okay, let's keep going, and we'll see if we need that. So like here, I want to move. I mean, I literally just pressed the arrow key. Is that all I needed to do? Or is it because I don't want to use the... I feel like H, J, K, and L are like things that I'm thinking of. Yeah, none of those are going to work. Okay, so whatever. We'll deal with that as a struggle for now. So we've got a lot of properties. They're all going to take this form. So we can just take that. Password, host, port, schema. Password, host. This autocomplete is wild. It like takes over where I am. Schema. Okay, so string, 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 number. That's a wild one as well. I guess it's interesting. Oh, it goes to where my cursor is too. Not the last thing I used, either the cursor or the keyboard. What is this called again? Is that also called the cursor or the prompt? I can't remember what it's called. So schema, Google, we're gonna have the same thing. We're gonna have client ID, client secret, callback URL, and scope. So client ID. It is really annoying to have to press escape. Callback URL, and then scope. And this is array. Why don't I have my... Okay. Okay, so that's client, or that is Google, JWT, secret, Stripe has 2, and secret key. Okay, and then cookie. Okay, so that's all of them, and then I need a bunch of required arrays. So properties is there. Username. Password. Host. callback grow. Scope. I don't know why this isn't auto-completed. I guess it's because it's like, if I do, is it auto-completed now? Oh my god. Okay. That's weird. Required secrets. Okay. Okay, so that is almost everything. And then here, I need API, database, Google, JWT, Stripe, cookie. Okay. So API, database, Google, JWT, Stripe, cookie. Okay, so that should be it. And then I want to do export type. I don't even know if I need the type. Okay. And then export. Do I need it? I guess I don't. So let's just put that validator function in here. So here, we're gonna have the same function over and over again. So we'll put it in here and then we'll figure out a way to like, function,